Hey guys, what is up? It's Card Shuffler 99 here today. Now, before we show you guys a pretty cool card trick, make sure you check out all of our social media in the description below. Hit that like button, subscribe button, and notification button. So the second we post, you guys can check us out. Also, there will be a link in the description for free My Apps. Click that link, download a free app so you guys can get free gift cards. Also, we are having a giveaway. We're giving away $50. So if you want a chance to win, all you have to do is like this video, be subscribed to the channel, make sure notifications are on, and also one time and one time only on one video. That's it. On one video, just comment what you like about our channel or what you liked about that video. Contest ends July 31st, and let's get into the card trick.
Now, Robert, I have a prediction set aside in this box. We'll get to that a little bit later. Now, Robert, you can see all the cards here are completely mixed and completely different. What I want you to do is take it and start giving the deck some cuts. Cut the deck up until you're completely happy, and then we will get started here. Okay?
Okay, give me two more cuts. One more. There we go.
Perfect. You happy with that?
Yeah.
Now, Robert, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the deck a spread here. What I want you to do is go through the deck, take any card you want, turn it face up, and put it right back in the same exact position. I'll turn around for this, so go ahead and do that. Let me know when you're done.
I'm done.
All right, perfect. So we don't need these cards right here. We'll set those off to the side. But these are the cards that you stopped us at, and you stopped us right there at the 6 of spades. Now, you could have stopped us at any card, but you decided to select the 6 of spades. Now, Robert, what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to try and guess the number of cards that you stopped us at, or the number of cards in this packet. And I'm going to guess the number 24. Let's go with the number 24 for this. Now, Robert, once again, you got to shuffle the deck. You got to mix it up. I don't know what the order is, so it's not like I can just memorize, the position of every card. So here we go. I'm going to try to guess. And once again, my guess is 24 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24 cards on the die. Now, Robert, basically what I did for this trick, I spread the deck out and I had you flip over a random card. In this case, you flipped over the 6 of spades. I told you from the beginning of the trick that I had a prediction squared away inside this box, and that was true. And I did the same exact thing. I went through this deck before the trick started, and I flipped over a random card. Now, if we go through the deck here, you'll see that there's actually, like I said, I flipped over one random card. There's actually going to be one card face down in the entire deck that I flipped over before the trick started, that being my prediction. Go ahead, Robert, take that out for me and show my prediction, the exact card, the 6 of spades. All right, guys, that is the trick, and why don't we get into the tutorial? Let's get straight into the tutorial. So, this is a pretty cool one, guys. If you didn't know, we actually have a tutorial for this on the channel already. We posted this a while back. We have been getting a lot of requests to reteach this trick because apparently our tutorial back in the day was a little bit, hard to understand. So they told us to remake it. So we are doing that right now. Like I said, we did do this, I believe a year back or so. So we are going to redo this performance and tutorial for you guys, just so in case you guys haven't seen the trick before, you get to learn this trick for yourself. And if you have seen the trick, maybe you get a little bit of a better understanding for it. So, obviously, guys, there are 2 stages of the trick. There's obviously the stage with the cards here, and then the stage which is obviously, if you didn't know, the invisible deck. So if you don't know how the invisible deck works, I'll run through that really quick right now just so you guys get a little bit of a feel for it. Really, all it is right here, it's an effect that basically, they can name any card supposedly, and that card will be the only face-down card in the deck. Now, really all this is a double-backed deck, so every pair of cards supposedly has a pair, I guess you could say, right there. And these cards are basically stuck together. So there are 2 cards stuck together back to back here. There's a little bit of a rough texture that keeps the cards together. So when you spread through, it just looks like a normal deck. Now you'll see here all the cards here are even and all the cards on the other side are odd. So just so you guys know, the only, when they select a card and I'm able to take that exact same card and make it supposedly appear face down, all I'm doing is each of the pairs add to 13. And the one thing you need to know is that hearts are going to be paired with spades, and then diamonds are with clubs. So once again, clubs are with diamonds, and hearts are with spades. So if each of the cards add to 13, in this case, he chose the Jack of Spades, meaning I would have to look for the 2 of Hearts, because obviously spades go with hearts, and 11 plus 2 is 13. So I would go through, I went for the 2 hearts, I split the 2 hearts apart from the card underneath, and that's going to be the Jack of Spades. So if you want a more in-depth tutorial on the Invisible Deck, I don't think we have one up, but let us know if you guys want a tutorial on how the Invisible Deck works, as well as applications for it. This is a pretty cool application for the Invisible Deck. Like I said, I really think the Invisible Deck isn't utilized enough as a prediction method. So I showed you guys that on this, so if you guys want more applications, let us know in the comment section below. We'll make a video about that. But that's just a brief introduction to that Invisible Deck part of the trick. Now, Robert is actually going to show you how to do this part of the trick, which is based on an order called Chased. So you don't know what Chased order is. It's basically an order that allows the cards, all the cards are here are going to be increasing by 3. So 2 to 5, 5 to 8, 8 to Jack, Jack to Heart, and all the cards are going in chased order, meaning clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. So hearts, spades, diamonds, clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds, clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. So it is in chased order, and all the cards are increasing by 3. And this deck stack here, which is known as the size 7 stack, is actually going to allow you to perform this trick with a series of mathematical calculations. So if you want to know how to make this stack really quick, Robert really quick is going to come around and he's going to show you guys how to put this stack together.
All right, guys. So it's pretty simple how you can put this stack together. So what you're gonna first do is separate in the clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds, and you're gonna put them in order: ace on the bottom, king on the top for every single one. Now, what you're gonna do after that is with the first pile, you're gonna bring the ace to the top. The second pile, you're gonna bring the 4 to the top, just like that. Then with the spades, you're gonna bring the 7 to the top. Just go through, find the 7, bring it to the top, and then finally with the diamonds, you're going to bring the 10 to the top. And that is basically it. So clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds, ace on the top for the clubs, hearts is 4, spades is 7, 10 is diamonds. So what you're going to do is you're going to start with the club, then hearts, spades, and then diamonds. So basically you're going to keep on doing this. And you're going to place every single card down. And this will create the order that you need for this trick. So what this does, first of all, it puts the cards in order: clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds with the suits. And also, if you didn't notice, it makes every card add by 3. So ace plus 4, or 4 minus 1 is 3. So that's basically how this stack works. So basically you add 3 every single card, and it alternates clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds the whole entire time. So yeah, that is basically it, and you keep going. We're about to finish up here. It does take a little bit to make this, but yeah, that is the stack. So that's how you make the stack, guys, and yeah.
Alright, so that, guys, is how you make the size 7 stack. So once you have that stack, you'll see here that my deck might not be in the exact same order as yours, and that's because with this stack, you can actually allow the spectator to cut the deck as many times as they want. Now, this is not changing the order of the cards. You'll see that all the cards, when you cut the deck, is still going to increase by 3. Obviously, the cards on the bottom and the top might be different. But at the end of the day, all the cards are still increasing by 3 because they're still going to be, once you cut the deck, the bottom card and the top card here are still going to pair up with each other, and all the cards will still add up by 3. Now, let me explain how this is going to work with this trick. Now, what you can do, like I said, you can spread through the deck, and I like to, I like the idea of having them flipping over a card, any card they want, and then I like to go back to the Invisible Deck saying that, I flipped over a random card as well, kind of thing, and that kind of makes the trick come together a little bit. So what they can do is they can actually go through the deck, and they can actually stop the, they can basically flip it over wherever they want, or they can even just lift up wherever they want if you just want to do this as its own trick. So let's say they just lift up wherever they want. What you want to do is you need to make sure that they have a high value card on the bottom. So just to make the trick easier, that's just a little tip, have a high value card on the bottom. Now what you're going to do here is you're going to have them cut the deck wherever they want. So let's say we come here to the 10 of hearts. All you're going to do to find out the number of cards that this is right here, you're going to need to remember the value of the bottom card. So in this case, it's a queen, okay? They lift it up, it's a 10. What you're going to do is you're going to take the value of the bottom card and subtract it by the value of their card. So in this case, it's going to be 12 minus 10, which is 2. And whatever that number is, you're going to multiply by 4. In that case, it would become 8. Now, you have to ask yourself, is this 8 cards? Now, this obviously does not look like 8 cards. This is definitely more than 8 cards. If in the event that this is going to be more or less than the number you come out to after you subtract it and then multiply it by 4, what you're going to do is you're going to either add or subtract increments of 13. In this case, 8 is too small, so I'm going to add 13. So 13 plus 8 is 21. And you have to ask yourself, is this about less than half of the deck? I would say so. And this is going to be 21 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Alright guys, so that's really all you have to do. Now in the event that your number is too high, let's say you have too many cards here. So let me find a good example for you guys here. Alright, let's go there. Actually, no, let's keep going. Let's go with there. Let's go with the Jack of Spades, okay? Let's say you have the Jack of Spades here. 12 minus 1, or 12 minus 11 obviously is going to be 1. Times 4 is 4, okay? So obviously, again, here, this is going to be a case where you're going to add increments of 13, and that's going to make this whole thing come together. Obviously, if the number of cards you have here is too small or too big, you can either add or subtract it, and it'll basically come to that eventual number. Now, guys, in the description, I will type out how that works. Once again, it's just the bottom card subtracted by their selected card. Take that value, multiply it by 4, and then add or subtract increments of 13. Guys, this is a practice thing. So the more you practice, the more you're going to get a feel for how many cards are here. Obviously, you know, I just like to base it off of, is this about half a deck or is this less than half a deck? That's just something I like to base it off of. And then you can go, obviously, to the invisible deck. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Obviously, I do think we did a better job of explaining this compared to last time. So if we did a better job, hit that thumbs up button. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is actually an original trick. Not this specific part with the size step and stack, but our application with the invisible deck and the flip over. This is an original performance, I guess you could say. So hope you guys enjoyed it. And this is Card Shuffler 99. Peace out, guys.